knows?
And who the hell wants to know?
You like what you see?
Do I need to call security over here?
Stop being a punk.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Wesley from AConnectionTV.com and AConnectionTV TV here on YouTube. The two places on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And I want to talk to y'all about World of the World 2, episode 15, entitled Tale of Two Countries. A Tale of Two Countries? Yes, we are at the finals, baby! And if y'all were watching it last night, like I was watching it, I did a couple of live tweets. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at AConnectionTV. Y'all know this season is gone. Well, this season's been hype. But this final is even hyper because the stakes are stacked high because you have some vets in the game and some new people trying to be champions and kings in the game who all have talked a lot of ish. Boasting and bigging up their chests and, you know, being Gorilla King Kong and all of that and what they can do and what they can do and what they can do. And here we are. And it's time for them to prove themselves, right? Baby, when I tell you, I follow quite a few of them on Twitter. Ashley, Zach, Leroy don't tweet shit about the competition. So in my mind, I'm thinking he butthurt that he lost or he won and don't want to spoil it. I don't know, but he don't tweet shit. And Cam hardly tweets anything, or at least I never catch any tweets from her. Paulie didn't tweet anything last night. Cara, I don't follow Cara. I don't follow D. I think I follow Rogan. But you had vets tweeting about this, like Derek. I love Derek. Where is Derek? I love Derek. Okay, Derek seems to be Team Jordan, but he did post a tweet boasting about Paulie, so I don't know where his alliance lies. You had Jordan tweet and you had Tori tweeting. It was a lot going on, so I hope you follow their Twitters, and if you don't, just follow mine, goddammit. With everybody excited about the final. Everybody is excited about this final. Cara's like, well, you know, this will be my 5th final. I'm like, okay, girl, let's see you do it, sis, because this season you haven't been doing it, sis. Cara has had a lot of mouth this season, but not a lot of like, she never went to elimination, thanks to Paulie. Never went to the proving grounds. Never went to the proving grounds, thanks to Paulie. But she's all this, and it's annoying. It's annoying. You have people like Ashley who are all this, but she backs it up. You know, she may be a crybaby, but she backs it up, and she performs. More so than Cara. So, yeah. Jordan and Tori, once this win, they want to buy a house, they want to fund their wedding, all sorts of things. I'm like, okay, cool. The British team, I'm thinking to myself, is stacked. And, you know, everybody is looking forward to the final. Of course, Leroy is looking forward to the final. It's his 11th season. He's never won. You know, him and Paulie are having this conversation, and it's just like, we finally made it. We finally made it. And I'm thinking to myself, let's just get through it and see how it's going to, like, how's it going to end? How is all this going to end? Let's just see. Everyone is so excited. Rogan says he has to prove himself. Yes, he does. Because in the last season, he was the first one out. He bombed. And it was hyperventilating and stuff. I think they had to run a lap or do something with running, and he passed out or something like that. Zach says this season was rough with the Team USA because the choices that they made for the people to last up until the final, he feels weren't good decisions at all. And he was like, it's been rough getting through this. Zach, we know Zach is a competitive beast. And to have him, Leroy, and Paulie as the only men on their team is kind of like, how is this going to work out? I don't know. But everybody is excited about this final, and I'm just waiting to see TJ Lavin's face when they get to where they need to get to. TJ arrives on the ATV, and it just seemed real awkward to me. I don't know. It seemed like when he was driving up, he had like this, y'all punks ain't ready for what I'm about to bring y'all right now, like kind of look on his face. And I was like, is he alright? Like, was he drinking before this? Like, I always wonder, where is TJ Lavin stand when they're going through all this? Does he have a lavish house? Is it a cabin that he's in? Like, where is he in a RV? Does he sleep in a separate room in the house with the people? Like, where does he sleep? What is his accommodations? Is he eating right? Because he be looking rough when he be coming up. Especially this time, when he rode up, he was looking real rough. So let's talk about this stage 1 with the gurney thing. Now, it's 7-5. You have Rogan, CT, Tori, Jordan, D. I forgot about her. I forgot about her. Then on the USA team, you have Zach, Ninja, Cara, Cam, Leroy, Ashley. I'm like, who am I missing? Jesus, Ashley. Okay, so it's 7-5. Right away, I'm looking at this. I'm like, on the USA team, to make it a split even team, you can get rid of Cara and Ninja. Just get rid of those two on the US team, and that 5 go against the Brit. That would be a final to watch, baby. That would be a freaking final to watch. We get through this gurney thing, and I had to go rewatch the rules just to make sure. There are time penalties if you carry the bags off the gurney, which the USA team did. There's time penalty if you sabotage or try to sabotage the other team's gurney, which is CT did on the Brits. And so I'm like, whenever the USA team finally makes it to the end, they're going to have quite a few penalties, is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I had to go back and watch the rules. I'm like, they didn't remember the rules, what was going on. But if you got to run 4 miles and you got to carry 20 times 70, that's 140 pounds on a gurney that's awkward as shit with women that can't lift 140 pounds, and you got to travel 4 miles, you in it. It's oh God, you in it. It's going to be a wrap. And in my mind, I'm like, shit, it's going to be a wrap. But anyways, they're making through. And it's Cam, Paulie, Zach, and Leroy do the first heat. Cam is a beast. She is getting it, boy. She is getting it. And you know, another noticeable mention is Leroy. I'm seeing Leroy, he in there. He is in there. Of course, the Brit team is fine. You know, Brit team is fine. But, you know, I'm looking at D like D is doing better than the women, Cara and Ninja on the US team. And we were sitting here concerned about D this whole time. But she's trucking through. Trucking through. We get to the first checkpoint, and the Brits get the lead in. They put the cantaloupes or whatever they're shooting in the baskets. The US team is behind. They got to do another lap. They try to do another lap, and they you know, talking shit. Paulie talking mad shit. At this point, he done carried twice. So he talking mad shit, trying to stop, you know, Jordan and CT from getting through. CT like, man. And he goes through, bums rush through. Damn near knocks him over. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, penalty, because TJ Lavin said it. It's penalty, said it. And at this point, this is probably why, now that I'm thinking about it, that the USA team's gurney was ripping apart because of that smash that CT gave him. You know what I'm saying? We get to the second checkpoint, and it's math. This is what held Cara behind and what made Ninja leave Cara behind. That season that Cara got ousted and Ninja survived. Math. Cara sucks at swimming. She sucks at eating, and she sucks at math. What is Cara good at? I'm trying to remember why we think Cara is that chick. Why? Why do we think Cara is that chick? Because she's literally made it to finals, but she cries more than Ashley does. Ashley only cries when she feels that she's been shitted on. That's the only time she cries. When she feels that she's been backstabbed or blindsided, that's when she cries. Other than that, she gets in there and she does what she needs to do, whether it's swimming, throwing down that big ass worm. I had to think to myself, it wasn't that big. It wasn't that big. It was in a shot glass, so it wasn't that big. The camera made it look so fat and gooey, but it wasn't that big. And then I'm thinking to myself, there's no way that MTV would allow you guys to eat something that's not edible. There's no way. You might get a little queasy, but there's no way. There's just no way. We get to that eating. We get to the math challenge. The math challenge. I want to stick on the math challenge because it was horrible. Leroy got through. Cam got through. Everybody got through. I was so proud of everybody. But then you see the weak links, the layups. Cara is bombing, and she's like, "Oh my God, no, you don't know. I don't know. Oh my God, Paulie, I don't know. Stop it. Wait, let me think." me. What the hell is wrong with this girl? And then you got Rogan and D. D got it before Rogan, but Rogan was stumped, boy, was stumped. And I'm thinking to myself, like, are y'all all right? This is regular. It wasn't algebra, okay? It was regular math. Adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. Regular stuff. They didn't ask you what does the formula pi stand for. They didn't ask you no crazy geometric stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was straight math. And I'm just like, wow. Ooh. So the U.S. get the layup. They get the layup. They on a move. I'm like, okay, good. They on a move. But, you know, Paulie start gassing out. Man, I'm 150 pounds. I'm thinking to myself, like, how short is this dude? Like, he probably like 5'9", 5'8". Like, he a little short dude, 150 pounds. What? Like, huh? Paulie, I guess that's why Paulie think he's so tough. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. And I wonder Kyle be like, what's up? Because Kyle, that's probably up here. Paulie probably down here. It's hilarious. I don't know. They're hilarious. They're freaking hilarious. Oh, they're hilarious. Anyways, a lot of people don't like Paulie because Paulie, I like Paulie, so I don't want Paulie to think I don't like him. I respect his competition and I like it. He's a beast and he bodied this whole game politically. He bodied this whole game. But now it's time to show and prove. But do you have short man syndrome? That's my question. Does he have short man syndrome? That is my question. Because Kyle is cool, but I just don't like how he handled the situation with Cara. That's when I cared about Cara. I cared about Cara at that point. But I think Kyle twisted her up. I think Kyle is the one that made Cara go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I don't know about y'all, but ever since Kyle played with Cara's heart, Cara ain't been the same since. Then she tried to get with Paulie to rebound herself. Not rebound with Paulie, but rebound herself and get herself back together. And she just hasn't been the same yet. That's just I don't know about y'all. What do y'all think? I think that's when Cara changed. Or maybe it was when she did what she did with Thomas on that bus. I don't know. But I really think it was Cal, because Cal oh shit up. To the point that every time they come back to a challenge, she's still going after him. Is the D that good, Cara? Is the D that good, D? Right. Anyways, Cara finally gets the math thing. It was zero, girl. It was zero. She finally gets it. And so, you know, we get to checkpoint 3, because at this point, CT bum rushes through the U.S. team, knocks them over, and, you know, Paulie is having gassed out issues or whatever. Cam like, come on, Paulie, let's go. Come on, Paulie, let's go. Leroy like, look now. Leroy like, look now, I done made it here, and I want to fucking win. Like, come on now, let's go. Leroy is so mad. Leroy like, I know. We both, because I've been right here. I'm right here with you, Paulie. I don't know what Zach doing in the background, but I'm right here with you. Zach walking alongside. He ain't carrying shit. But listen, I want to get through this final. Come on, Paulie. Come on, Leroy. Get it, Leroy. Get it. Get it, Leroy. I just, you know, one question I have is why in the living hell did they put Cara and freaking Ninja on the front lines of the gurney? Why? Why did they do that? I don't understand why they did that. It made no freaking sense. If you know you got these layups, I don't care. In my mind, I don't care if you want them to prove themselves. No. Let's not sacrifice my money for you to prove we're not sacrificing my money for you to prove yourself. No, if I was Zach, I just would have held on. Come on, like, cause y'all, come on, like y'all made it through. Zach, you on the U.S. team. You never made it to the proving grounds. Okay, fine, but you on the U.S. team. You got to deal with what you got. Let's go. Carry it. Come on. In my head, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And I don't understand why they was holding it. Like, I don't understand why they were putting it on their back. I really don't. I would have carried it like this and just kept, you know, leg power. Leg power, one whole thing. Hold it down, you can't see, but I have it hold it. Leg power, 1, 2, 3, hoist through. And then the second lap, switch. Rest the legs, rest, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I would have took like breaks in between these checkpoints. Got myself together, got my water together, woosah, stretched a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Then carried it up here. That just made more sense to me. I don't know why because they were up and down and up and down. If they were a unit, it would have worked. I'm just saying it would have worked. I don't do miles and runs and shit. One flight of steps, I'm gassing out. But I'm just saying, physically thinking and just thinking period about the situation. If they all worked together and all had it at the same level and all went at the perfect pace, they would have been fine. That's my thing. Now we get to this food challenge. Rogan, he makes it through. D makes it through. They do what they need to do. Tori sitting there championing her on, knowing damn well she ain't had no food to eat, but she made the basket. Not her problem. She made the basket. Go through. The U.S. team get there, and they all got to eat. I think one person made the basket. I don't know which one made the basket. But they all eating. Leroy eating it, getting it down. They all doing what I think Cam made the basket. I think she did. But, Cara gets there, and she is whining like a little girl. Whining. But the most funny part about this was when Zach got there, and he was like, are we supposed to eat this? He said, this thing probably got diseases. What's going on? He was like, we supposed to eat this alive? Can I kill it? I was dying laughing. So Zach kills his worm before he, douse it down. He killed his worm. Everybody else did theirs alive. Cara, she throwing it up, and she threw it up, and it was still like moving and swiggling and round and stuff. Ashley, she shot it down, boop, shot it down, just took it like a shot, and it was what it was. But I'm like, and Ashley tweeted last night that once the worm hits your acid in your stomach, it's done. So I'm like, okay, I guess. I don't know, it just wouldn't have been me. But, I look at these challenges and I'm thinking to myself, the one thing that I would the one thing that I would do good at is the physical challenges where it's not endurance. The physical challenges, not so much endurance. The puzzles, I will beast at. Mentally, I will beast at. Trivia, world knowledge is not my gift. And the food challenges, it just wouldn't have been me. So endurance, world trivia, and food challenges just wouldn't have been me. Just wouldn't have been me. That's not half the competition because there's more to go, goddammit. And I would have did good. I would have did better than Cara ass. Sure enough, would have had $1 million. Sure enough, would have had it. And I'm thinking to myself, the scorpion is on the stick, so it's probably, but I'm thinking like the poison and stuff that's in, they probably got to inject. I don't know. Food, not my thing. Worse would be food for me worse, then endurance, then world trivia. Right. Because I ain't running those 16. I'm not. I don't know. But that's my mind is telling me like there's no way you're going to be talking all this junk, talking all this yin yang, and then you bomb and at the bottom. I don't know. This episode was freaking hilarious. And Zach has gone to bat for Paulie on Twitter, saying that you guys just don't understand. If you had to carry the weight of your entire team throughout that whole run, you would be gassed out too. Because the UK team split up quite well with theirs. They didn't have to, like Jordan didn't have to run all 3 heaps. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't remember him walking past any of them either. But, they were able to interchange, and they have more stacked dudes on their side. Anyways, it is what it is. Zach went to bat for Paulie. Paulie ain't tweet shit. Theo clowning on Paulie. Everybody, Georgia clowning on Paulie. So many people clowning on Paulie. Derek clowning on Paulie. I don't follow Bananas, and I don't care what he had to say, but everybody's clowning on Paulie. I want to know what happens at the end. If Paulie bails out of this I'm just like, are you freaking serious, bruh? Are you freaking serious? And then, that whole dynamic between Cara trying to figure out if she's going to leave him or not. Cam like, look, we got to go. I actually like, leave him. I need another check. Ashley and Kim like, leave him, let's go. You don't even see Leroy. Leroy out. Leroy. That shit was so hilarious. Cara like, come on, baby, I got you. I got you. Ashley like, come on, Cara, we don't have time for this. If he wants to bomb out, let's go. We gotta go. You gotta make the money for him. You got. Oh God, we've seen so many people bomb at these finals and they gas out. We've seen it happen to Zach. We've seen it now happen to Paulie. We've seen Rogan. We've seen Georgia. We've seen so many people over the seasons, over the years, have gassed out. So many. I believe Bananas gassed out one time. I believe he gassed out. CT almost gassed out. So it's so many people, so many vets, so many rookies that have actually made it to the finals have gassed out. So this is nothing new. This is nothing new. But you can't be about all that bark if you're not about that bite. What do y'all think? Let me know. Follow me on Twitter so you can see what I'll be posting about this show. I can't wait for next week's episode. I cannot wait for next week's episode. But follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram at AKNationTV and leave your comments below these videos. And I do read all your comments, and shout out to everybody that be leaving comments. Y'all be as invested as I am. But I'm telling you, these tweets that they be tweeting be hilarious. Deuces.